How you doing, everybody out there? This is Luco Guadalupe, and this will be my first review on YouTube. So I decided to do a review on Halloween costumes. So a few that I do have, and I have a few coming in, but I won't be able to obviously do a review on the ones that I got coming in. So the ones that I have now, take a look. I hope you enjoy the review. I hope it's insightful. My first one, Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not happy with this. I'm not going to take it out because it's stuck inside my desk here, but as you can see, there really is no need to take it out because it's an utter piece of garbage. First of all, it's the Freddy Krueger from the new remake, and I can't stand that movie. But it was the only one I could find on such short notice. Stay away from this. When you see this particular mask online, stay away from it, because it sells for what was it? I bought this thing for like $39-40, and it's totally not worth it. First of all, it's like the other piece of crap that they sell. It's foam. It's only half the mask, and it's definitely not worth the money. I wouldn't go with this. I ordered another one to replace this one, the real one. I just couldn't find it at the time, and I actually found the site that was selling it, a deluxe over the head Freddy Krueger mask. Because when I bought this one, I thought this was going to be an overhead foam mask, but it's not. It's a piece of crap. So, okay, so now we got GrimsBrothers.com. You can get, if you're really looking for a Freddy Krueger hat, really great hat right here, man. GrimsBrothers.com. Where you can actually be Indiana Jones or Freddy Krueger. But, you know, if you wanted to, pay for a $45-50 hat and then put a couple of burns inside the, felt over here, I mean, you can make it look a little bit more like Freddy Krueger's. But, as you do remember, Freddy Krueger in the very first Nightmare on Elm Street, all the hat was pretty much dirty. I mean, it wasn't burned up or anything like that. So I don't remember if it had that little bow on the side, but hey, man, you know what? If you want to spice up your costume, your Freddy Krueger costume, with a nice felt hat, this is definitely one to go. GrimsBrothers.com. Now there are plenty of Freddy Krueger claws out there. There's actually Freddy Krueger claws you can buy online at NightmareGloves.com that are real. Actual gloves, they'll cut you, you know what I mean? They have actual razor blades on the end, but they're $300. So they're more along the lines of collector's items than anything that you would buy for a costume to wear on Halloween, right? Right. These are really cool. These are like $50, okay? Actual metal. You can't do the scrapes or nothing with them, but you know what? Really, when it comes down to it, I think that's just movie magic, and I really don't think that when Freddy Krueger had the real gloves on metal to metal, it's not going to really make that noise either. Maybe on a chalkboard, and even if you scratch these on a chalkboard, it's going to make like those noise. So these are really cool gloves. These actually look like the ones from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. And they're very cool. $50, definitely worth it. Also a collector's item, but could be used also for Halloween. Very cool. Moving along, we have my Halloween Michael Myers. I've actually had a few of these in my time. I've had a few Michael Myers masks. The ones that I had were when I was a kid. The hair was all puffed out and came out very easily. It was a very cheap mask. The latex was a little thin. This one is great because, hold on, I just gotta move this. This one is great because the hair is like stuck and it's really nice. It looks exactly the way it did in the movie. Got hair like the one that I had when I was a kid. It wasn't actual hair here, as it was in the movie. It was just painted on. Where that's actual hair. And I got this from the same company that I got that crap, badplanet.com. But you can't blame Bad Planet because they were selling a piece of crap when you get something as good as this. So my hat's off to Bad Planet for coming up with, and I was looking all over the place. I went to Ruby's. I couldn't find anything as good as this for Michael Myers mask. This was great. I was very happy when I got this in. I think this mask itself was $29, $29 change. Okay, and last but not least, we have my favorite, maybe your favorite, all around kind of guy, Jason Voorhees. Now this one, you see, was actually, it came in, and this whole PVC was white. It's a very soft PVC, light, and it doesn't have the clips that go into the straps, but that's okay, because it's definitely better than a foam, you know, piece of crap that's, you know, strapped on to other masks. So this is good. What I did was, it came in, it was all white. Now, you know, as you know, if you're a fan, Friday the 13th Part 7, Jason's mask was not white at all. As a matter of fact, it was pretty much decrepit. As you can see from the cuts, this was all white. What I did was, I took oil pastel colors, orange, and I just, you know, went over the whole mask and then shaded in with my finger to give it that toxic look. And then what I did was, I took a permanent Sharpie, okay, and then I just, you know, highlighted like this and pulled it down. The pastel colors made it really easy for me to pull it down and shape it. See? And I'll actually add some more in here, because I planned on doing that for just to show you guys. So it's actually not finished. Still working on it. I know that there's still a little bit more detail that needs to be done to this mask. But that's what you can do. You know, if you buy this mask, I got this mask from Nightmare Factory. I believe this was nightmarefactory.com. Very cool website. And when you go on Nightmare Factory, you can tell that you know, they try to do a little bit of false they kind of did a little bit of false advertisement. If you're a retard, you know, you would fall for it, because the mask that they sell, this mask right here, they give you a picture from the original Friday the 13th, so you could see Jason and you could see all the weathering that's on the mask, and you look at it and you're like, wow, it's gonna come like that. No, not so much, because if you do your reviews and you look up on YouTube, you can tell when you see people wearing this mask. There's a few ones that I saw, a pretty cool one, and some dude sitting at a computer, and you could definitely tell that the actual mask, you could see the mask before, because he has it where he didn't put any extra detail like I've done, and the way, you know, like before, the way it comes from, you know, when you buy it, and now, so you can switch back and forth between videos, and you could see. So even if you're just you're not trying to look for a costume, you can view this, and just a collector, you know. I know it's kind of a cardinal sin, is to just like buy a collector's item and then just like paint all over it. But you know, when you're a collector that really cares about detail and the way it should be, I mean, like, you know, you can't expect these people to put something in like this and then sell it, because it turned around and they sold that mask for like $29 and change. You know, if you want to buy something that's really detailed, you're probably looking at spending like a couple of $100, you know. So but this is great. You know, remember, when doing the weathering, don't make anything that's that's edged, okay? Because what's going to happen is it's not going to look like it's weathered. It's going to look fake. It's going to look like you actually painted on it. You see the difference? I did this just to show to you. You see what I just did here? by making it look like that, pulling it down like that with a magic marker. But make sure you paint pastel colors underneath it first, or it won't pull correctly. It just looks like it's fading down, right? And up here too. Here I left definition to show you that it's better just to paint a little and pull down. Put a little and pull down. So if you got a little bit of balls to spend $40, $30 and then paint all over it, this is definitely something that you can, I think you can make it more valuable, in my opinion anyway. More valuable to me. I don't think I'll ever sell this thing. You know, I'm a big horror fan myself. You know, it's not just about Halloween. It's me and this guy go way back. He used to scare the living crap out of me when I was a kid. Him and Michael Myers. Never so much Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's a big fairy with claws. I wouldn't be saying that if I saw her. I'd be running the other way. Well, that's it. I'm not going to take up any more of your time, but this is what you can get. You know, if you buy this mask, you can, you know, spruce it up a little bit. Because you're definitely not going to be happy when it comes out of the box and you see how white the PVC is. You know, people who are fans of Friday the 13th, you can definitely, you're going to know that this is not, hey man, this is not the way Jason looks. All white? Are you kidding me? Especially with all the scratches on it. You know, you're going to definitely want to do something like this to that mask. So, this is my first review ever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was very insightful, like I said. And subscribe. There'll be more to come. I got plenty of more stuff coming in. I got swords coming in. Roman swords, Roman gladius swords. Really cool. I can't wait for those to come in. I got 3 of them coming in. So I'll be doing reviews on my Roman gladius swords when they do come in. So until then, have a nice time. Have a nice day. And enjoy.